There is a fundamental difference between being served by a system and being harvested by one. So I build AI revenue systems for African diaspora businesses every day. I work with entrepreneurs who are brilliant, resourceful, and tired, tired of generating value that flows upwards and outward away from their communities. And what I've learned is that what this work is the architecture matters before anything else. A sovereign digital asset is not simply an archive, it is a vault. And it preserves, yes, but it also protects, it generates, it compounds over time. And it is something your children can build on, even your grandchildren can license, and your community can then use as a foundation rather than just starting from zero with every generation. And what AI does is that, yes, used on our terms, gives us something our grandmothers never had, the ability to capture an elder's voice and preserve not just the words, but the cadence, the feeling, the texture of how wisdom moves through a person, the ability to organize decades of oral history into structured, searchable, protected knowledge systems, the ability to build revenue from cultural IPs that so that that legacy is not just remembered, but is also resourced. We are here to be architects. We've been that way since the beginning of time. It's just the way that history has been reformatted and resold to us removes us from that. But like I said, that DNA reminds us. So there is a fundamental difference between being served by a system and being harvested by one. The inheritance is not lost. It is waiting. It is in the garden your mother kept without knowing why. It is in the song your hands remember before your mind does. It is in the 2-year-old who somehow knew to stand her ground. It is in the bones that keep rising, generation after generation, no matter what tries to stop them. Because every elder we reach in time is a victory. Every story we protect is a vault opened. Every sovereign asset we build is a piece of power returned to the people it belonged to. And this is not nostalgia. This is not sentiment. This is intergenerational economic strategy. And it is also, for those of us who carry lineages like mine, a sacred obligation. Legacy is the asset class that we have been sitting on for centuries without a vault to put it in. So today, we are in the process of starting to build that vault. I feel honored to have been invited into this process more recently, and I'm looking forward to learning and growing with all of us, celebrating all of our lineages, so that our generations and the future generations will never forget who we are and where we come from.